Good party folk, it's your mile high priest. I'm still up here. It's still Friday, Venus's Day, July 12th, a little later. Now, I thought I would record another reading because I did want to do a more tarot centric video since I've been working with a lot of the archetypes, but I'll throw a few, or a Sacred Symbols Oracle from Marcel Kroll, and then a few of the archetypes from The Well Known by Kim Krans. Significator card for the first quarter moon in Libra. We are vibing with that and the Venus in Leo. The ingress right now, or today, it did meet with good old Pluto, right? Or it squared. I'm sorry, it opposed Pluto. So good times, right? Digging into self-worth, maybe if you want something or if you're trying to create something, especially that involves relationships. More importantly, the relationship with yourself, how you shine, how you promote yourself, your skills, how you put yourself out there, how you do that, right? Like how you go about your business. Is it all about, certain appearances or certain a specific promotion of a particular tale or storyline? It is involved in determining what results you want to produce as far as in this near 30-day, maybe 3-month, 6-month cycle. As we look out to the end of the year, right? And then also Venus always begs those 8-year cycles, and we've been in that sort of spirit over the last year or so. By now you're maybe seeing a new chapter of you and vision or version of you. Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals. This is your rose quartz first quarter moon in Libra, Venus in Leo court. I'm your effervescent, mercurial, bubbly, orange bright, Akashic librarian, ninja warrior, stellar informant, funny looking jester with your divinely guided messages for your interstellar expansion, your multidimensional evolution, your spiritual exaltation, and your human growth through all spaces and times. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you to all the new subscribers. So the last video may not perform very well because I was talking about certain things like Kundalini. Oh my goodness, I guess I could get myself into trouble really quickly these days. So let's go, y'all. We're going to look into some of the vibes for this Venus and Leo ingress. Yeah, what's happening now that Mercury will begin pre-shadow retrograde phase in Leo. We are entering the ecliptic mode. We are a few weeks away from the eye of the, Thank you so much. Sun, God, Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirits, and highest high Christ, Isis. One card for the collective. One card, safe travel. This card has been appearing a lot. Lucky. Number 47 at the bottom of the deck. So Venus in Leo can be that lucky strike because Leo is the public facing, the star quality, the stage personality, stage mask identity. It does bring a lot of luck to promote your new self-worth, your newfound story, your newfound vision in unconditional love and light. Safe travels, card number 30. I hope everyone's having a great summer. It's rather hot in Denver, as I'm sure it is across many parts of the world, and it's really freaking A trip, a journey, or even a simple change of scenery is upon you. Meditate on this before you start a new adventure, move to a new home, or take a trip Symbol of safe passage. Norse Viking rune for safe passage on land or sea. Also grants protection for those in the air and during astral travel. So yeah, maybe taking a trip, proverbially, and a journey across land, or maybe getting ready for that spirited adventure. Yeah, it certainly falls in that. In the fire sign, so for Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius, specifically, there could have been a tendency to be more in the books, or having your nose in the books, and so now space opens up for travel of many different forms, like a deeper dive into knowledge-based theories or philosophies, spirituality, like getting a lot of Gemini, and also putting the books down and going out. Maybe if you have been in a far away land, far from home, in a spiritual moment, or maybe you have been involved in that, or maybe you are alchemizing and transmuting and processing a lot of what you have learned from those types of journeys, whether cathartic, shamanic, or physical travel, world travel. And also, well, I also see getting ready for it, coming out of a time where travel maybe was limited to work, maybe significant short distance trips in the summer, this summer, or in the recent past have proven to ignite a spirited vision, or a spirited add-on, like a plug-in to promote drawing in these types. The vow and the mountain, when I split the deck, the mountain at the split 33, and then the vow is 54. So perhaps a separation there, but also a culmination. Like, I do get a lot of the end of beginning of the new, end of the old, beginning of the new, smack in the middle. Archetypes here: Goddess Isis, Sun, God, Mercury, Archangels, Evil Spirits, the highest light. Is it like the end, the return? So like going to court to end, finalize, final court appearance, final court, final separation, the fault line. Because you also have now, there's a new attraction, card number 30, and then card 11. So very much something does come. Also, the full moon is coming up, right? The full moon could mark the separation, the annulment, the null, the void, the fault line, the separation, the final submission. Goddess Isis, Sun, God, Mercury, Archangels, Spirits, the highest light. Three cards from the archetypes, from the Wall Unknown, the Warrior, and the Queen. Wow, okay. So like a new coupling. Thank you all for being here. I honor you, your path. I'm so grateful for our energetic exchange. I was a little bit more talkative in the other reading. So 1, the shaman. 2, the stone. The mystic. Yeah, so I was getting a lot of... So the mystic is a guide, right? Okay, so the mystic... Oh, Anima Mundi at the bottom of the deck. So the mystic is a guide. And Anima Mundi, the world card, Saturn, but also we have this up here in the alchemy deck in the all signs reading quite often, and so I kept it after the first few readings. Very interesting for it to show up here. I love the animation. And then we have card number 3, Starborn. In Kairos, divine timing. I think that there is healing, a healing journey kind of culminating. Also, the creative aspect is now happening where it was coming from the end. So, coming from the chaos, maybe observing now that what has culminated is chaos, or you have seen the chaos, and now coming out of that, the new eclipses point you in a crossroads period. Will you take this path? Will you go down this route? I guess a lot of you are on this route, on this path, and some of you, again, come to a crossroads. A very auspicious timing as far as like spiritual healing. Love it. The mystic could appear as a guide in reality with the shaman. You could have several guides, or you could have passing guides, like a shaman is there during a period of process, or a processing period, or a activation period, and then the mystic can be a guiding light, a guiding spiritual guide. It can be a perception of in spiritual vision, a spiritual enlightened perception and vision. And the stone is the so in the previous spread we had the sword, and now we have the stone, card 67. Maybe I'll read that, right? When light, steadfast, loyal, and committed, present. When dark, weighted down, holding back, cold. Okay. So where are you holding back? Where have you gone cold? Where have you already what have you already left behind that you can or move away from as far as your spiritual journey? You're no longer in the past pain. You're no longer stuck. You're no longer weighted down. Or do you weigh yourself down? The stone tethers us to earth, helping to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appeared, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what is us humble and easily unnoticed. The power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. No matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. Wow. So it's almost like you're coming back. The shaman does help you come back. We've been talking about the soul coming back. Anima Mundi is like the universe. So not only world travel, you've experienced a universal spiritual understanding. Yeah, I'm sorry, there was a noise and I don't know if something fell in the kitchen. Okay, where are we at? Perfect. This is supposed to be tarot-centric, but we just spent a lot of time on the oracle. It is warm because I turned off the fan. Thank you for being here. Oh yeah, my name's Armando. I'm the Mile High Priest. Okay, 3 cards for the collective, no matter the sign placement. Past, present, and future based on these oracle cards. Coming home. It's like spiritual salvation. Out of the 5 of Pentacles, right? Out of the 6 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords once again. I'm going to take past, present, and future, please. These could be the year 3 of Swords. The shaman has helped you to come home, to feel anew, to have self-respect and boundaries. The mystic has aligned you, okay, mentally, clarity. The stone has allowed space, okay, for understanding and for commitment, right? The decisive aspect of the mind now, that can move you out of the sorrow, right? The guides appear, the stone, the mystic, and the shaman. Okay, Goddess Isis and Governor for Archangels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. Okay, what? Card number 8, Saturn in Pisces, indolence. Where are you too full? Where is there no more space? Where do you not allow for truth to come in? Where do you not allow the light to seep into, to allow the truth to formulate and to shine? Where do you not allow yourself to shine because you're too full, too tired, to the max? Where are you limited as far as full to the brim? Where are you emotionally overstimulated? Where are you mentally overstimulated? Where are you physically overstimulated? Where does it drive you to continually, as in obsessive behavior or repetitive tendencies, habits that continue to drive this emotional state? Emotional states should be fleeting. They should be allowed to go, process, okay? Allow real moods to sustain you, real longer lasting feelings. Float. Emotions create passion, create movement. Should they always create movement in your life? Should every emotion shift you? Should every moment make you do something? Should you do something based on every emotion and every inspiration? Are you already in alignment with a possible manifestation that can actually turn out despite whatever chaos could be happening, right? Is it showing you? Y'all, we have 444. That's intense. Power, truth, and completion. Okay, 4 of Swords, 4 of Disc, and 4 of Wands. Whoa. Sun in Capricorn, Jupiter in Libra, and Venus in Aries. So 4 of Wands passed. The shift has already happened. A lot of inspiration. The card number 11, right? The number 3. So 4 of Swords is present, calling in peace, calling in rest where it's due, calling in stillness. There is noise, so do you need to drown it, or is it that you can take breaks from it? Can you create space and take time away from the noise, knowing that you have to return to it? Can you remain in your power and stability? Now, does your home not only support your mind, your body, your health? Does it support your work and your new belief systems as far as how to create and sustain out of shifting from old perspectives, old inspiration? What used to inspire you prior to this shift no longer works. So determining and being very decisive about what drives you now, that you're not in a hurry to get it, even though you may want to go in a hurry because you've been taught to be super duper fast. Capricorn, Aries, Libra all require not only that spark, it's more so right that they can be a big spark, but they first have to become the spark, and then they have to maintain the spark after being a big spark. So now that you've been sparked, now that you're like, whoa, stuff's happening for a soul. Now can you come into your power? Can you maintain this in true reality, in the real 3D world? 444, how does that happen? Hey, whatever. It happened. It happens. The shaman, the mystic, the stone. Card number 30. We're now I have to watch out for when that noise appeared. Goddess Isis, Sun, around Mercury, Archangels, Angel Spirits, a high site, 444. This is beautiful. I love it. Can we get clarity on all the cards? I want clarity. 3 cards for each, past, present, and future. Thank you very much. Similar cards when we split the deck. We have 10 of Swords trying to fly out, 8 of Cups, and 8 of Wands. 888. Wow, what is going on? Okay, Goddesses, angels. Okay, for those that are wondering what the numbers are for, repetitive numbers usually promote synchronicity. They are I would say basic. That's not to call judgment or promote shame or any type of demeaning behavior. It just is a basic form of synchronicity, and it means, hey, look there, look here. With numbers like 4, 8, 6, those are like Venusian, Capricorn, Mars, or a more divine balance. And so it could be that you're like single and you're like coming into this 9 of Pentacles. So don't be, the warning there's, don't be so severe about being so single. Or don't be, in any format or manner of moderation, but also like some of us may want to just be like, I'm done with moderation. So again, be careful in either instance, right? Okay, well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4 of Pentacles on 4 of Discs. That's 4 of Pentacles on 4 of Pentacles. That's future, right? That's 4, 4, and we already have 4, 4, 4. Stop it. Okay. On to clarify, Four of Wands, we have Five of Cups, the Emperor, and the Page of Cups. Mars and Scorpio, a Aries and Scorpio archetype with Emperor. More Mars energy, right? And then the Page of Cups, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So it is about leaving, because maybe you have come to realize you're standing now, and now you are able to recognize that step. It's not like a level up. Maybe you were operating in that sense and self-perception, like qualifying yourself above others, seeing yourself above others, right? Not realizing where you romanticize your status as a figure in the High Priest at the bottom of the deck, Taurus. So yeah, definitely based on your values. Like perhaps you got money and your values remained the same, as in, let me do whatever I can to get money. Maybe that is not meant to shame you. I don't say that to shame you. It could have been a very positive approach that resulted in you getting what you wanted, and now those operations we've been talking about, like systems not working anymore, and maybe being really annoyed by the fact that it doesn't work anymore, or being annoyed that you may have to promote a more positive approach before you have positive results. So maybe relying too much on, like just that it'll come, the work will do it. This is also in law of like autopilot. Put the emotions on autopilot. So that's out of Three of Swords, right? All of this is based around your journey. You're coming back to who you are. Okay. And now Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, Seven of Swords on top of the Four of Swords. So that's present. Ace of Cups. Knowing, and Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, knowing what you have to do and knowing where you continually lie to yourself. You're being shown where you leave yourself out in the cold, where you cut yourself short, or where you sell yourself short, and where you sell others short, where you promote a false vision to others because you promote a false vision of love to yourself. So now honoring truth, right? The truce is the truth. You come out of Three of Swords to the Four of Swords, clarified by Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, more Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Three of Wands is Sun in Aries energy. Seven of Swords. This is coming from the eclipse in April 2024, recent. Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. You've noticed you have been trying to figure this out, trying to come to peace, trying to come to good relationships, trying to understand what karma means as far as like you and others, and why you feel misled and why others feel misled and why it's disjointed, and now you realize it, and now you're like, I've been blindly, I'm so sorry, I've been so into the wrong words. But now in a Seven of Swords and Four of Swords, like you've drawn away, you're drawing away, but are you coming back to power, right? The need to come back. Four of Discs, clarified by Four of Discs. Sometimes that to me is take a trip, maybe taking trips, maybe taking short distance trips and long distance trips. Judgment, taking cathartic, shamanic types of trips, healing trips. The Tower, oh yeah, Uranus, Pluto, Taurus, Sun in Capricorn. So the full moon in Capricorn could be a sort of cathartic release. It could be that end of the old couple, and then coming into a single hood to determine a decision to then go on to new contracts, a new you, a new identity, a new ego, a new home, a new way of living and way of doing. Can we get more clarity? The major arcana, Tower, and Judgment. Y'all, what is up? Did I show you Mars, more Taurus? So a new you, and you don't lose your power. You don't lose out. Wow. You're realizing where you are interfering with the next evolution, the evolution of you, and the shifting of you into a new sense of power, operating in old sensations of power, old ways of dominating, and perhaps relinquishing now understanding that you want to dominate, maybe seeing how others want to dominate you, and now understanding how you dominate others, and how it builds those vicious cycles, but now it's in good timing. Okay, Queen of Swords. So all the readings as of late, with the Tower, the Judgment, and Four of Pentacles, you are holding on to your power. Look, Four of Pentacles, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, everywhere. King of Wands, Leo, Cancer, and Scorpionic. So Pluto and Aquarius, Sun in Cancer, Mercury and Venus in Leo. Okay, pushing Mars and Taurus, Mars and Uranus and Taurus, really depleting what depletes you, removing what depletes you, removing the miserable. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords, Libra and Virgo, as well as more Sun in Capricorn. It's more really being discerning as far as who is allowed in your home, and your home is now more than just a behind the walls. It's also how you exude, right? Okay, well, I'm gonna pause there while the star at the bottom of the deck. I hope that y'all have enjoyed it. The last video I just wanted to create another one, a more tarot video, because the other ones are so oracle focused. So yeah, thank you all so much. Venus and Leo, a lot of energy to shift through, to kind of bring down Venus is soon to meet with all the big planets, but for now leaning more into you. Wow, okay. Yeah, the Emperor kind of comes out. Okay. This is so interesting how everything's kind of laying out. I'll leave you guys with just a little bit of sacral and root, right? Thank y'all for being here. Okay, I send you all the love and light, unconditional love and light, protective violet white light. Thank you so much. I honor you. I honor your path. I honor your summer or winter. May it be full of light, and may you be inspired by your natural light. May your light lead you to fun and exciting ventures and adventures, and may you come back ready. Blast off, lift off. Okay. Talk to you very soon.